Remember that cage fight Elon asked Mark Zuckerberg to do? Yeah, the CEO of Meta actually responded by launching a new social media platform. The name? Thread. Now, to be fair, it's actually not a new concept of a social media platform. It's rather similar to Twitter, and it allows integration for Instagram users. So naturally, everybody hopped on the hype train and tried tweeting. The verb should be threading. It doesn't sound right, no. Anyway, the first day felt fun and chaotic at the same time because essentially everybody was new to this playground. People was just trying the features and have fun. Thread functions similar to Twitter in a sense that it has the poster and the comment, sure, but it also has the hearts and the re-thread. What is great about Threads is that it connects the two communities together, the Twitter community and the Instagram community. And to go one step further, Mark Zuckerberg, after a decade or so of not touching Twitter, tweeted out this image, which is peak comedy in my opinion. And just after a day, the platform recorded 30 million users, which is unprecedented for any new emerging tech platform ever. Everything was going well, everything was going great until... You see, this is when Elon took notice. He wasn't happy to see this new platform that is similar to his Twitter, and it's also taking users away. So he chose to take action, or more specifically, legal action. You heard me right, Elon contacted a law firm to draft a letter to Mark Zuckerberg that essentially threatens to sue Threads for copying whatever features Twitter deemed it copied from. But what does the letter actually entail? Let us now have a look. Looking at the documents I have right here, the defendant states that over the last year, Meta has been acquiring Twitter's employees, and so this is how they have had access to Twitter's trade secret to create this thread. Fair point. But if we take a look a few months prior, we can actually see that Elon Musk himself confirmed that these employees were fired and that he wishes them good luck at other companies. This indicates that they were no way in shape or form affiliated with Twitter. Whether this is valid or not, time will tell. The number one problem with online shopping nowadays is the fact that you can't really tell how a piece of clothing will fit on you until the product arrives at your doorstep. Yet, going to the physical store nowadays is not very pleasant, especially in this weather. So, struggles with innovation. Now, it is no longer a problem now that we have AR try-on technology. But before we get to that, let's get to an ad break.
Ever see a piece of clothing that you want desperately online, but not sure it will fit? With AR try-on technology, you can see how the piece will fit on you. The art is simple. Pick the option you want, face the camera, and see the magic happen. This doesn't stop at clothing, no. Hats, we got you. Shoes, we got you. Makeup, AR try-on technology got you. What are you waiting for? Scan the QR right now to get access to the amazing AR try-on technology.
Let's tune things down a bit. The AR try-on trend is not something recent, but rather a try-and-error process that has been going on for the last decade or so, dating all the way back in the early 2010s. But as you can imagine, the technology back then was not enough to provide an immersive experience and a true try-on experience. However, in recent times, we get to enjoy the development of AR technology and its results. From jewelry to accessories, shoes, hats, glasses, even makeup, all the beauty and fashion products can now be virtually tried on by customers without them having to leave the house. Even better, for customers who are actually at the physical store, like department store for example, there is now giant mirrors, or sometimes they call it the magic mirror, that acts as a giant phone camera and let them experience the AR try-on experience in real time. Snapchat AR took this a step further. They collaborate with brands and create the option for users, after trying on the filter on their face or their feet for example, to go straight to the web store and actually purchase the product directly. And the trend is not stopping, as giant brands such as Gucci, LV or Tommy Hilfiger, they're all investing in this technology, and soon enough, you will see your favorite local brands utilizing this technology. We now discuss the smaller news that have happened over the last week. It is that time of the year when tech giants are back at it again with a reveal event. We start off with no other than Samsung. July 26, mark your calendar, join the flip side. This event will be held in Korea, then broadcasted to the world. The name of the event indicates a potential new Samsung flip phone, which should be exciting considering the brand's success with previous renditions of the flips and the folds. Speaking of phones, India is planning to digitize its rural population with affordable $12 cell phones that is equipped with 4G technology. They aim to provide the rural population with 4G technology as opposed to the currently 2G technology in use, which, to remind you, is very outdated. We will see how the plan works out, and if it does, will set a very good standard for neighboring countries. This is the MSG Sphere. Built in Las Vegas, this is a tourist attraction that will sell tickets and in turn provide cinematic performances and experiences. The Sphere also connects to one of the resort complexes in Las Vegas. Now the question is, how much do you think it costed to build this? The answer is $2.3 billion with a B US dollars, which by the way is higher than the GDP of the following countries. Is it record-breaking? Yes. Is it cool? Yeah. Sure. Is it over the top? Definitely. You know what is also over the top? Flying cars. Yep, we are at that time in history. ARIS Automotive, a startup based in California, has gathered the proper certification for Model A, their first flying car prototype product. More specifically, the certificate only allows for exhibition as well as R&D purposes and not yet for commercial use. However, they do plan to sell this, and the price tag is $300,000. If road traffic is the thing, we might see air traffic in the near future, and I'm not talking about planes, which is kind of menacing to think about, but hey, that's the future's problem. And that's it for this week's update. I have to say it has been a pretty hectic week. Will Elon go through the lawsuit? Will Threads live on to compete with Twitter? Tune in next Wednesday for your weekly dose of tech and other news updates. Subscribe if you haven't already, and bye-bye.